Hi, Osas. How are you doing?
I'm very good.
So today's topic on the podcast is nobody wonders about adulting. Do you agree?
Something like that. Something like that. But let's
Okay,
have the
so
conversation.
I'm going to start with a story, of 2021, 2021, October 21st. You remember October 20th, 2021 was Ensa's massacre.
Yeah.
So my birthday was October 21st. This is a story about how I knew when childhood was over. So I used to be very excited about my birthday. I used to be very enthusiastic. I used to prepare myself for all the attention, the wishes, the gifts, the love. I don't know if you understand. So people died the day before.
Okay.
A lot of people,
Very true. I
and
can
the
remember.
entire country was in a state of,
Morning.
in fact. So I woke up on the 21st of October expecting, the attention and but everybody was mourning. So
Nobody's saying you.
actually, funny enough, I was in school. So I texted my friend, I won't mention his name. I was like, Afa, I told you that today's my birthday. You forgot that kind of talk now. I not get sense before, Sha. I like, you forgot that today is my birthday.
I wanted to ask a
If
question,
you
but
see,
let's leave that aside.
if you see what he told me, he was like, "Are you a child? Shame bath me. I
Shame
wa-
where you polo.
Wear me singlet, underwear." He was like, "Are you a child? People just died,
Died.
and you are looking for who will wish you birthday." The next thing he said was like, "Please go and grow up."
Jesus.
I'm like, I was hot too. I mean, he was harsh about it, but I feel like I really had to hear it because I was being childish. I was being selfish. I was being inconsiderate. I didn't really care that people that I wasn't even concerned.
Were you aware?
I was aware. That's the
Okay.
funny part. But because nobody in my family died, nobody I was related to personally died, I was so unfazed. I just wanted to celebrate my birthday. I was self-centered, self-absorbed. Like, who I want to center myself and random myself. So you get, so at what point did you realize that childhood was over?
I think basically, for me, I can't actually remember the particular year. But for me, I would say it was when I started taking responsibility for my life. Yes, I had parents, but there's a specific age you get to. You don't have to disturb your parents. If you have the money, you can do it.
Yes, yes. You should
You
actually.
should do it rather. If you
Yes.
have the money, you should do it. If you have the money, you should take care of yourselves. Although it's their responsibility, but you can actually take that responsibility on yourself. You're an adult. For me, I feel adulthood. There is no specific age to being an adult. You can be 45 and be useless. You are not an
Actually,
adult.
there are people that are old. Age is
I
not
think
wisdom.
I spoke with one of my friend yesterday. He was telling me about one of his neighbor. This particular guy is 45, and I think his junior brother is 42, and they are still in their mom's house,
Ah,
feeding from their mom's pockets. And I'm not capping.
oh my God.
He's not married.
Oh Lord.
He does not have a
Oh
job.
Jesus.
Wait, he does not. Wait now, let me finish. He's not married. He's not in any relationship. He does not have a job. I think I also heard he seized his mom ATM card. So when she walk, I think his mom is a nurse. So when she walk, when she's being paid her salary and everything, his mom will have to come and take permission from him to withdraw the money she wants to use for herself. So you cannot call that kind of person
When
an
I run
adult.
come, I beg. When I run come.
You cannot call that kind of person an adult.
Sorry, how old is his mom?
I think she should be 70 now, if I'm correct.
That guy is
I heard
facing a course of
she's
himself.
retired already, but she's
So
working
is
ghost and everything. She's 70 now,
a 70-year-old
and she's feeding a
woman.
45 years old son.
Nice.
42, 45 and 42.
What's as you they rage bait me with this story?
Even
Because how?
even me, when I hear the story, self I shock.
Person wait times to my age. How many years I did? I won't run come off for us.
And I think the most painful part about the story yesterday was the fact that he's not even looking for a job.
He's not.
He's the only thing he's doing is every morning when he wakes up he's discussing politics.
Ah,
Food day house now. Mama give you
Mommy
ATM.
go cook, mommy
Money go
go.
cook.
I don't
So
see
you
mommy.
cannot call that kind of person. You cannot call that kind of person an
That's
adult.
sad. That's
But there are
sad.
some certain people that at the age of 12, they are already taking responsibility for their family, whether their papa they are alive or not.
That a
So
responsible
I
human being.
feel personally for me, if I should call you an adult, I should see that you are taking specific responsibility either for yourself or for your family. Then I can actually give you that title of an adult.
Okay, so redefine again who an adult is.
So an adult is someone that is already taking responsibility for his life, both mentally, spiritually, physically. Spiritually is one aspect we have
Actually,
and also for others around you, your family and the rest. So that's
yeah.
that's how I would define an adult.
Okay, so I want us to talk about the shocks of adulting. There are let's start with the financial shocks of adulting.
Okay.
How have you been able to? I can say that you're an adult. Safe to say.
I don't, I,
Can we say that Osas is an adult? Because are you not?
I'm not
Aren't
sure.
we all?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm an adult.
Okay, so let's move on. So can we talk about the shocks of adulting? Nobody talks about how difficult it is to be an adult in this country. How difficult
In
in this
this
country.
country. I like
Emphasis
that.
on in this country. Because how do you tell somebody that you're supposed to be responsible for your life? You're supposed to, get your shit together, and they are still trying to find their ways, still trying to find themselves, still trying to learn emotional intelligence, social intelligence, still trying to look for money to eat, money to feed. Some of these people have
Money
responsibility.
to sub.
Money to I don't tire to sub. I don't tire to buy data. Like this, I don't. In fact, but it's not easy. So can you talk about the financial realities? Like, at what point did you realize that, at this point, I need to start working for my money? Not be every time, hello mommy, hello dad. Not be every time I go to, oh, you lost your dad. So can you tell us about how you decided to man up?
Okay, I think
Yeah, financially.
I think for me, I became awake. Let me use awake. I was sleeping before. I became conscious when I lost my dad.
Yeah.
When I think that was around 2022 when I lost my dad. So there was no father figure to look up to help me in my decision, to help me and say, okay, this thing you are doing is not the right decision to make, but this path you are going is not the right path to go. And I think at that point it was when I became more conscious of that. More, you are not a baby again. You have to get your shit together. Nobody is coming to.
So-
Yes. My mom is very much alive.
And she's
But-
coming to save you.
She will not save me. Nobody is
Oh
coming
my
to
God.
save me. So I think at that point it was. I think that was the point I got to where I knew that I had to do this. I had to man up. I had to take responsibility. I'm now an adult.
Okay.
Yes.
So along the line, did you lose any friends? Did you have any friendship breakups? Because I feel like in maturing, you realize that there are some people that cannot move on with you to the
Okay.
next phase
Very
of life. So how was that experience for you? Friendship breakups, or just people distancing themselves as you move on?
I think even to this morning I lost. When I mean I lost,
You know
not
die,
you know die.
You know die.
But I don't dey cut people off even till this morning. Even till this morning I dey cut people off. I think specific. Permit me to digress. But when it comes to purpose and destiny, there are certain people you will know that we are not going to the same place in life.
Actually, you know.
You will know. So I think at that point I was connecting more with people that can help me think better, help me work better.
Have the same values.
Yes, so those were the kind of people I was connecting with at that time. And it's not like I cut off my friends. I just had to give distance. What are we going to discuss? Is he fraud? is he woman? I think my friends then, those were the only things they had in their head. Women and fraud, nothing ego. club, and other things. There was nothing in their head. So I knew that if I should continue with this specific kind of people,
Yeah.
me, I have a family. When my dad died, he gave me mantle.
Cabo, shut up.
The mantle is now on me. So I think I had to just give those guys chance so I can actually focus on being a better person,
Yeah.
and actually playing the role of a father to my family. My first family.
Daddy.
Mommy, if you are seeing this, I love you. I love my family. I
Oh
love
my
my family.
God.
I love my family so much.
Okay. So you know that we are young adults. Let's assume.
I'm not a young adult.
Oh, yeah, now.
You can
Oh,
call me your wine. I'm an ose. Can't you see the beard?
What's a no vex? No vex. Oh yeah, you are elder. No wahala. So the older generation, they might want to think that adulting isn't hard, like we are just lazy or we are just emotionally underdeveloped. Some of us are just overwhelmed and we are avoiding responsibility. What do you think? Is that true? Do you agree?
There are people that are lazy.
Yes.
We cannot avoid those kind of people. But I feel their time and ours is different.
Their time and ours.
Is different. I think Tinubu was not the president then. Was he?
Okay, no, he wasn't.
What are you thinking of?
I wanted to kind of argue and support
I think
their claim.
the way they were hustling at that time is different from the way we are hustling now.
True.
We can
Nigeria
make-
has become more expensive.
Yes, exactly. So their times and ours is different.
Yeah.
You can actually stay at home 365 days and be making millions with just your phone. Does that mean you are lazy?
No.
But their own definition of hard work is you have to leave your house to go outside and look for
And
bread.
look for bread, yeah.
You get my point.
Yes.
So I think theirs and ours is different. So for them to come out and say this is this, no, they are wrong. I'm sorry.
This is 2026.
They are wrong.
Tech, AI, and the internet has made
Yes.
earning a living much
Yes.
more sophisticated.
You don't need to have a
modern.
physical shop. Even those people have a physical shop. You go to your physical shop, you see that you will not make sales. What are you? That's their own definition of hustling. But you can be at your house. You have your AC. You have your TV. You have your food. Just with your phone, your smartphone, you are making money. So I will not call our generation lazy. Yes, our generation will like money.
Yes. I feel like our generation not only likes money, but we like clarity.
Okay.
We like clarity and we like I don't know how to call this, but we just like should I say justice? We just like fairness.
Fairness.
We don't like when somebody is being told to do something and they are not told why, or they are not giving.
Are you trying to say we like to be our boss?
Exactly. We don't like oppression.
Don't like
That's the word I'm
oppression.
looking for. Oppression. We don't like to be oppressed. So there's something I want to say. There's something I want to talk about when it comes to adulting. I feel like growing up, I've come to learn how to manage my emotions better, because when I was younger, please don't laugh. Okay, let me even say when I was younger, not up until recently, people's words, the things that people say have a very great effect on me. So I usually get triggered or angry when somebody says something negative to me. I'll be like, no, you can't say that. How would you say that? But over time, I feel like adulthood has taught me how to care less. Should I say that?
I think careless is the right word.
Yes,
for
to
me.
care less and to just be like, that's what
There are
they
better
think.
things to
Do you get like
fix your attention on.
because you now realize that this way this person talk, that na business.
It's his business.
Because I have other things that require my attention that I
Very
need to
true.
invest my time and my resources into. I can't sit up late thinking about what this person said when I know that okay, this person is just speaking from perspective. This person doesn't have the full picture. This person doesn't know the full story. They're just speaking out of okay, this is what they feel. And what they feel might not be necessarily what is right.
Very
so I
true.
feel like adulthood has taught me that. So in the same light, what has adulthood taught you? What experience have you had? If you can give us a story or something.
I think personally for me, what adulthood has taught me is nobody is coming to save you.
Ye kadabush.
Nobody is coming to save you. Look at me. Yes,
My
the
mommy
camera.
will
Look at me.
save me, oh.
Your mommy will not save you. Before your mommy can save you, she have to save herself first.
Actually.
Yeah. So
Actually.
even if you have parents,
Okay.
like there's a particular point they can help you to. You have to take it from there. Nobody is coming to save you.
Okay.
Yes, people can help you. They can guide
Support.
you. Yes, but you have to take your life.
Yeah.
Take it with your hands and say yes. I'm taking full responsibility of my life. Nobody's coming to save me. You have to put your shit together. So that's one
Okay.
thing I've learned. Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you have any advice for young people
I have
that
I have
are
a
still
lot.
trying
I have a lot of
that are
advice.
still trying to figure out their life? They are still trying to put their life in order. Or do you have any advice for people that have lost their sponsors or their guardians, or maybe they have lost a parent or even both parents? Do you have anything to tell them?
Okay, I think I have a lot to tell you guys. Well, let me just give you one advice. Hold God tight.
Oluwa.
First off, you cannot do adulting without God. Except say you want dance igbe.
You don't really dance, so
You
go dance
cannot-
with no good.
Except say you want the dance igbe. You cannot. You mentally you will run mad.
For real, actually,
But
Sha.
let's examine your own life. Like they do you make you
Occasionally. Every once in a while, you don't be like, say, but
you cannot do adulting without God. And if God was not part of your life or is not part of your life, bring him.
Now.
He should be the center of your life. He should give you direction. He should lead you. He
Let-
should tell you how to spend. He should tell you the person to be with. He should tell you who to be friends with. He should he should
Yeah.
control your life. You cannot do it without God. You will miss it.
yes, it's true.
will
God
miss
has
it.
to be that anchor, or else the wind will just blow you anywhere.
You will miss it. You cannot do adulting just being neutral. You will miss
Yeah.
it. You will miss it. So I think that's the advice I have for you. If you've lost your dad or your parents, everything is not over yet. God is always He's
Yes.
waiting for you actually. This is sounding like preaching, but you can say I'm a pastor.
I beg, Sha, don't be like that 42-year-old man that is seizing his 70-year-old mother ATM card. Everybody use their sense. So, God, I beg.
I think going back to that guy's story, we need to pray for him.
Actually,
We need, whether we know him or not, we need to pray for him. Like he's not,
Omo,
he's
I
not,
feel
he's
like
not,
we need
he's
to-
not there normal to
we need
do.
to pray for his mom more. Because that woman is about
I
to.
think I heard the mom is not even. When they were trying to talk to her concerning her son, she was telling them, fix your own children. My own is okay. Fix your own.
Jesus.
Your own is
She
okay.
needs more
45
prayer. What do you mean?
There are two need prayer. There are three rather.
She
They need
needs
prayer.
more.
I think boys.
So what about the 42-year-old boy?
I think what
Man.
What? Yeah, 42-year-old
Apologies.
man.
Because now boy, but
I think the 42. I heard that the 42-year-old he was doing well, but he saw how easy life was for his brother.
yeah.
His mom was giving his brother food. He was just at home. He's not hustling. He's not going to
So
this
that
place
he,
to
he was tempted.
So he said, okay, since I have this kind of mother, let me follow my brother. What am I hustling for? So both of them, they are at home discussing politics every morning.
I also want to add this in. It just came to my mind. I feel like the people that face more challenges when it comes to adulthood are firstborns. I really believe it because they are the example.
I think they are the ones opening the way for
Yes.
the rest siblings.
They are the examples.
Yeah, they are the
There's
examples.
a lot of pressure on firstborns. Even though I'm not a
But
firstborn.
many at times, it may some firstborn. I'm sorry to
Not
say,
be all.
They know,
Not be all.
Their brain know the work.
You know they too dumb.
So maybe the last born or the second to last or the hen I go fee first. So I think
Okay, I think that would be all. So my leader here has advised you guys.
you are missing the point. Come here, say
Or say elder. So we'll see you next time on this same channel. Don't forget to subscribe, click on the like button, and also comment. Thank you very much, and see you later.